What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Talon and I make new videos every single week. So if you like what you see here, consider clicking subscribe. I am currently at the very beginning of the next Firestone destination event. Some of you guys may have caught the one from last year. I had my 3rd gen Tundra with the Kimbo fitted on the back, and that was around October time, pretty small group, and we were in the honeycomb wilderness of Eastern Oregon. Today we are starting from basically the edge of a cliff in the Bighorn wilderness, this time in Wyoming. Now this one is going to be quite different from the last because, well, I'm in a new truck. I've got a bunch of new gear on here to test out, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 16 trucks. So we have about 16 trucks, I think maybe 25 people, some of which you're definitely going to know. We got some other really cool creators out here, and it's going to be a hell of a time. I left from my last trip about 4 hours west of here in Montana, made our way across, kind of past Yellowstone, which you can actually almost see from here out in the distance. I spent 2 days in the town below us and made my way up here yesterday evening, and we had a beautiful sunset. They have already cooked a lot of killer food for us all, had some drinks, got to know everyone, and then we all went to bed at around maybe 9:30. The winds last night were violent, as they typically are when you're parked on the edge of a cliff like this, so hopefully everyone got some sleep because we have one of the longest driving days starting today. Some of the main things that I'm going to be focusing on today is, one, of course, the new Firestone MT2 tires on here. I have fit 37s on my 4th gen Tacoma, and we're going to see how really the truck handles them. I know the tires are great already because I've been running them for over a year on my Tundra. I had this tire in a 35 on this truck for the first year of ownership, and then we just took things up a notch. And that is going to be my main focus. How does the truck handle with this new suspension and a larger tire? How much am I going to be rubbing? I haven't done any like technical rock crawly stuff, but I know when these 37s get stuffed up in there, it's going to rub a little bit. I got to give a quick shout out to my other partners as well. Of course, we have C4 armor on here. I probably need a little bit more, but I've got the low pro front and the rock sliders for now. A little bit of skid protection, and I don't think anything is going to be too gnarly on this trip, so I should be protected enough for now. We're going to change that a little bit more in the future. Working our way back, of course, Sherpa racks are built super strong. I'm standing on top of my 4x4 Colorado Alto Mini tent on top of a custom Sherpa rack, and these things look great and they're pretty bomb-proof. The bed rack is mounted to my Diamondback cover, which is keeping my gear protected from all of these elements on this trip, and that is basically like the heart of the truck. I am very much a truck guy, not an SUV guy, and when it comes to a pickup bed like this, with a ton of gear in it, when I'm traveling for 2 weeks, that is a necessity for me. And then of course we have Onyx Off-Road. Everyone in this group was sent a file so we could import all of the data that they have created. And then I took it just a step further. When I imported it into Onyx Off-Road, I like to color code and basically label all of the data that we have collected. So there are roughly 4 routes. It is currently Tuesday. We have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday is when I'm going to be making my way out of this wilderness area. Color-coded all of the waypoints as well as the campsites that are kind of tentative right now. Everything's kind of up in the air. We're just gonna go with the flow. It's gonna be pretty off-grid for the next couple of days. That is something that you guys can try for yourself, of course, and if you're looking for anything basically on this truck, I will leave links for all of the gear that I love to use in the description down below. It looks like breakfast is on right now. It is 8 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, and I don't really know where we're going with this, but hopefully you guys enjoy a little bit of overlanding, some familiar faces that you definitely have not seen on my channel before. It's gonna be a good time, new friendships, overlanding, being outdoors in a place like this. In my opinion, it doesn't get much better than that. Well, we're just getting things kicked off here. We had an optional route where you could take a hard line or an easy line, and one of the trucks actually opted for the easier route. I took the hard line. We're rubbing. We'll talk about that in a second, but we actually already have a flat. A lot of the rock out here is pretty sharp, and I was actually kind of worried about some of the aggro crag stuff that I was climbing up, but we'll see what it is. Hopefully not like crazy sidewall, but that's a part of it. Your odds are a lot higher of running into this too when you're driving around with 16 trucks.
First problem, punctured tire.
And it's sidewall?
Sidewall.
Damn.
Glue tread to the rescue.
Yep, I got glue tread too if we need it. My man comes prepared.
Well, I'd rather repair this one and save the spare if we don't need to use it now, so I'd rather repair it.
Totally. Chose this over the Mini, huh?
The Mini felt a little inappropriate for the birthday party. You know?
I agree. You at least have windows and
yeah,
you're not all in the open.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
It's better. It's better.
Well, hopefully I didn't jinx that myself, but it was a pretty gnarly sidewall gash, again, because these rocks are really sharp, and it was kind of in between tread on the sidewall. We could have used glue tread or something similar to kind of shave down the side and get a nice patch on there, but he luckily has a spare, so threw the spare on and we should be good to go. We might try to patch that once we get to camp.
The thing I like to tell people is there's two facts we know about this place. We know what it looks like. It's a wheel, and we know how big it is, and that's it. Everything else, we have no idea how old it is, no idea who put it there, no idea how many people use it. It's completely up to them.
First, technically second pit stop of the day, we took a little bit of a break down in the valley over here for lunch, and just maybe like a mile up the trail here, we came across something that even before this trip, when a few people were scouting, they didn't even realize that this was up here. This is known as the Bighorn medicine wheel. It dates back to over 10,000 years ago. No indigenous people in the area have ever claimed this as their own. The closest reservation to this area would be the Crow Native Americans, which is not too far from here. This is one of 4 or 5 astronomically complex wheels known to exist, and apparently it was accurate based off of the star patterns or something like that years ago. The alignment of the wheel, I guess, would have worked best between 1200 and 1700 AD.
I'm just gonna listen to your history and put it in my YouTube channel.
Did you put this here?
Dude, yeah. Don't tell anyone though.
Years ago, Himano was out here stacking rocks.
You know, back in the day, back in my day.
Now, I guess it would be kind of disrespectful, and it's technically like against the rules to fly a drone here, but essentially it's a big, almost like wagon wheel shape in the center here. There's actually a guy with the National Forest over here, one of the rangers, and he gave us a little bit of a brief lesson on like who actually comes up here. I guess some of the Crow Native Americans do some type of ceremony up here as well. And you can see they leave things all along this kind of rope barrier. You should grab one of those and stick it on the hood of your truck.
Let's see how quick it takes till my truck explodes.
All 4 tires pop, motor burns. Flashing forward just a little bit, we had some pretty easy open graded roads like Forest Service roads, and we've made it to our stop for the night. I didn't film a whole lot because we got a little bit broken up. One truck went to town to get 2 more spares from an actual Firestone location, which is pretty cool. They called ahead and said, hey, we're looking for, I believe, an MT, maybe an XT, I'm not sure what they're grabbing, but they're coming back with 2 full-size spares, which is gonna be nice. And then after the medicine wheel, Micah's truck didn't start. So they are a little bit behind us. I'm not sure when they're gonna be here. Have you heard?
I haven't heard, no, I don't know.
Haven't heard him on the radio. I think they may also be getting him another alternator. And we didn't just leave him, we were in communication. A couple people tried helping him, but I guess he's gonna get it fixed eventually and then meet us over here. So not super high in elevation, but a lot of tree coverage here. I parked way back in the trees over here because I'm not dealing with wind again tonight. Over here in the cool kids corner, we're C4 brothers.
Yeah, we are.
Big old CVT. Let's do a little rub assessment. So like I mentioned for a little bit, the truck has been rubbing, I don't think at all in the front, which is good, but the rear makes it a little bit trickier because there's not much you can do other than trim. I mentioned this spot in one of my recent videos where I talked about the 37s and the new suspension on there, so still rubbing there. I could cut it off, which I might do at some point. Up on the top side here, this mud is kind of fresh. We picked this up right before we got to the camp, but it doesn't really look like I rubbed there much, so that's a good sign. Coming around to the passenger side, rubbing in the same spot there. I'm curious if I'm hitting this bolt at all, and that is basically what is keeping the Pro fender flare on. Nothing in the rear, good sign there. Looks like I may have stuffed the tire up and rubbed a little bit on the top there, but I think that can be solved with a few different things. Active off-road bump stops, obviously. This truck does have very small regular bump stops, but then hydro bumps as well. I'm basically going to put them on for more clearance. That way when the rear tire stuffs up inside there, it will kind of soften the blow and maybe not like bounce up into it. Another solution would be portals. And I've been like joking about portals, and a lot of you guys are like, yeah, do it. I still don't know if I can justify it, but before we dive into that topic some more, in the front here, I mean, everything in here looks solid. I thought maybe on the reservoir hose there would be a little bit, and it doesn't look like it's touched there at all. Everything up front looks good. This all looks good. That hose looks good. This felt that's hanging up here, that's just dumb way that it was installed. I don't know why they split the felt there, but that's normal. That's not from the tire. So that's the assessment for now. I think they're doing pretty damn good. The 37s compared to the 35s really smooths everything out. The little bit of rubbing in the rear does bother me. Any rubbing bothers me, but with a little bit of clearance with like a razor blade, I think I might try to cut some of that stuff out tonight, keep it nice and clean, and then tomorrow we will reassess once we get onto some more rocky, maybe some more technical trails.
You might, dude. You never know.
What are you doing here?
You never know.
You lost?
Yeah, I was racing cars and saw a couple people on the freeway. I just decided to make a detour.
There's no track around here, bro.
Well, that's good.
You're in my neck of the woods now.
I don't know what the f I'm doing, man. Come on.
Let's go look at the truck. So we talked about this trip in the Indy 500 video, which none of you watch because no one in my audience.
Yes, I did.
Like 400 people. No one cares about racing cars in my audience. But it was a sick time. I'll leave a link to that video because Firestone set us up with all that. And Dustin's truck. I could never see you driving a truck.
No?
But here we are.
I never thought I would either. And then I got this thing to tow my race cars with. And I love it, dude.
How's it doing today?
Flawless. I mean, according to you guys, like this is all like basic, super easy stuff.
But this is a big truck though. Like these trails are really tight for full-size trucks.
Dude, this thing, yeah, it's like there's nowhere else to go but the trail, right?
Yeah.
It's like I can't like dodge anything.
Yeah, any rocks, like you kind of just have to go straight over top of them.
We've got some upper control arms.
Okay.
We've got the Fox suspension.
2.5-ish.
I have no idea what they are.
Looks like it. Little piggyback reservoirs.
Pretty sick. We've
Method
got the,
507s.
The XTs.
Yeah.
And that's as far as it goes for mods.
Let's talk about the camp setup.
Yeah, come check out the camp setup.
So smart cap, I'm a big fan of caps. This is like the perfect setup for you because you don't camp all the time, but it's just super simple and clean.
Yeah, I go surfing a lot. So I can throw my boards in here and then throw in the mattress and super easy, casual setup. And then pop on the lights.
Sweet. Just simple battery.
Dude, it's super easy, yeah.
Deck drawer system, Hess mattresses.
Yeah, so like on this side, I would undo it all for you, but
No.
No, yeah, I got all my camping shit right here, all my surfing shit right here, so it just does the job. It's like perfect, simple, easy. But I'm like seeing like all you guys with all your cool setup, like damn,
It's overkill.
It'd be tight to have this.
Yeah.
But no, I've definitely got the bug. I'm loving it.
Keeping it simple, that's the way to do it.
For sure.
And he's going to be visiting possibly in Colorado with, it's a secret. He's picked up another car, big surprise, right? Maybe I should get another car too.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Something.
I don't know, I really like the Firestone 250, but yeah, he's coming back to Colorado maybe sometime soon, and we'll do some Colorado trails then. Nick's back.
I'm back.
Can we get the lowdown on the Weber boys? The under budget boys?
So I just saw him. I just dropped off a fuel pump relay to him 30 minutes ago, and it didn't work. So he's getting a tow into the Firestone Complete Auto Care in Sheridan.
From the medicine wheel, or did he make it past that?
The Comanche pulled him down to the main road. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So they will not be joining us tonight.
No, they're getting a hotel. I offered to take the brothers out here, load up their stuff and camp. They're like, well,
we stick together.
Yeah, we stick together. The Weber boys can't be broken up.
Bummer, man. That's a bummer.
So that's aired up to 60. Placard.
60.
Placard.
So I'm gonna run it, I think.
Yeah. Do you know the Easter egg on the tires that you're running? Look at the tread pattern from the top, but USA.
Oh, I get it. I see it. I do see
over
it.
and over.
That's so funny.
I don't know if that's on purpose, but someone told me that, and I was like, I can't unsee it now.
I can see it now. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's actually kind of funny.
So this has been day one of the Firestone Destination Bighorn Wilderness Adventure. One of the main reasons we're doing this is to kind of go back to Firestone's roots. This year they're actually celebrating their 125th anniversary because Harvey Firestone got started around 1900. We're taking these journeys through sparsely populated landscapes just like Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, and John Burroughs all did together. There's also some pretty cool Firestone news coming up as well. They are unveiling some pretty innovative new tire solutions across the entire consumer line of tires. I'm mainly interested in the XT and the MT2s, of course, but there may be something new on the horizon. For the few of you who may be into IndyCar racing, they are now in their 26th consecutive season as the exclusive tire supplier for that series. They're going to continue to celebrate into 2026 as the sole tire supplier for the IndyCar series, including the 110th running of the Indy 500. Firestone, if you're watching this, I would love to come back because it was an absolute blast. Good morning again. It is day 2 now. Firestone Destination, Bighorn Wilderness. Kicking things off with a little bit of a slower morning. We had some breakfast and I actually took a shower. I haven't used my geyser shower system in a while, but man, it is so refreshing, especially when you've been on the road for a while. Dirty, dusty, sweaty, and need to get things going. So it was cool to break this out. I actually have a new version of their clean kit, which I will probably use either tonight or tomorrow morning. And I'm using this trip obviously to test out different gear. So started the trip off with this right here. I barely even used a full tank in here. I used like a quarter of what this holds to shower, and the new one is pretty interesting. So I'll show you guys that either later today or tomorrow morning when I set that up. It's kind of weird to film like showering, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Last night was absolutely peaceful, parking over here in the trees. We had some storms in the distance, but didn't get wet. No wind like the very first night, and things went really well. Super bomb steak sandwiches and some hummus dip from Overland Cookery. It's really nice not having to cook. I'll probably cook lunch today because I'm also testing out my Radica Afterburner. So I'm thinking burgers for lunch wherever we get to a stopping point. We also found out that Paul, who is running and gunning and shooting all kinds of content, flying the drone and stuff, basically for us to use like in videos like this, getting still photos of all of the trucks. He's a magician. Like a legit magician. So he did some magic tricks for us around the campfire, and it was pretty incredible. He's got like more to show us either this afternoon or tonight, so looking forward to that as well. Today's agenda is going to be a little bit more relaxed than yesterday. I think we're only traveling like a total of 35 miles or so, and there's going to be a lot of geological features to kind of stop at. We're going to stop at lunch with some pretty cool rock formations so we can kind of hike around, do a little bit of climbing and things like that. And again, I've never been in this area, so I'm not sure what things are going to look like, what we're going to get into, but I know it's going to be pretty fun. We're moving pretty dang quickly with all of these trucks here, and unfortunately, Micah and his brothers sound like they're out on the trip. The Ford Ranger could not start. They got it towed to a shop, and this morning we got an update that closest part is in Denver. There's really no one in the area that is willing to work on his truck, so it's a bummer. So to the Weber homies, if you're watching this, we miss you guys. Hope you're all doing all right, but I know you guys are doing just fine. So now I need to pack up all of my stuff here, and I think we're going to hit the road in probably about 15 minutes. Pro rock climber now, remember? So we've been on a trail for a little while this morning and found some pretty cool rock features. We're definitely higher in elevation. Not sure what we're at right now, but I'm winded from climbing up here. Look at all the trucks. Beautiful sight. Pretty good views.
Yeah, dude, it's sick.
Dusty. Oh, my stuff is flying everywhere.
What's for lunch?
Burgers, you want one?
What can I order?
Cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers, chips, macaroni salad. For real, I'll make you one.
I got a salami sandwich.
That's lame. I'm making you a burger.
Really?
Yeah. All right, first time using the Radica Afterburner. Everything's all new and fresh.
I trade you one Arizona iced tea for one burger.
Oh, thank you, sir. Ooh, that's cold too.
Dude,
All right, cooking with gas. Nothing to see here. Yeah, I just bumped the button.
Oh, yeah, I have two back there.
Get everything on.
You got a jersey back here. Yeah.
Sweet
is that
relish.
Is that Talon's way?
I guess. I just grabbed whatever I could find. One bite. Everyone knows the rules.
Oh. Oh.
That's pretty good.
That's fire.
Ribeye burgers?
I'll get two more, please.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'll get a double.
Milkshake machine's up front. Speaking of that. All right, guys, lunch was great, and I have a passenger now. Welcome Jeremy Norwood to the vehicle. First time in the Tacoma
Yeah,
on this trip.
yeah. First time in this type of Tacoma, actually.
Jeremy is the Chief Engineer for consumer truck products for Firestone and Bridgestone?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. We're just gonna chat, talk tires, and you can ask me questions too,
Okay.
as the consumer.
Yeah.
And I'll try to come up with good questions for you. So how long have you been with Firestone Bridgestone?
21 years now.
21 years. So
Yep.
you've seen the development. I don't know if you've overseen development the entire time, but I'm sure of a lot of products. Was it mainly tires?
So I started out doing tire testing,
Okay.
and then I did original equipment tire design for mainly Volkswagen and Chrysler.
Okay.
So, all new vehicles, pretty much all new vehicles, the tire is custom designed for that car.
So I'm going to interrupt you
Yep.
and ask if you had anything to do with the Storado tires.
No.
Oh, okay. Because I know Bridgestone's OE
Yes.
for that now, right?
Yeah, those
Yeah.
came out of our proving grounds or out of our tech center in Italy.
Oh.
They actually built a special off-road track
Okay.
that I have not been on yet.
So Jeremy and I proceeded to talk about tires for the next hour or so, and to be honest, I don't really think I have time to include all of that in this video, but we mainly focused on the Destination XT and the MT2. The XT for mastering muddy terrain, for the control that you get on wet rocks, confident snow traction with the 3-peak mountain snowflake rating that they have. It's pretty interesting how a tire actually gets that certification. And then of course the MT2, which the MT actually stands for maximum traction, not mud terrain, which some of you guys may not have known. These are the main off-roading tire from Firestone, and it gives you a ton of confidence on the trail. These tires have some really impressive performance in both wet and snowy conditions, and they're built tough. One thing that I found out is that there are sometimes over 40 components that go into a tire like the MT2, and I would have had no idea unless I had the chance to sit down and talk with Jeremy. So if you guys are interested in like a full kind of driving podcast style video, let me know and I can post our entire discussion. Or if you're just here for the off-roading and the camp hangs, let's get back into that. All right, flashing forward, and we are at our camp spot for tonight. Unfortunately, It is storming like crazy around here, and this time I don't think we're gonna get so lucky. Checking out the radar, it looks like we are going to get some rain here in the next hour that could last for an hour. Hopefully not any longer than that, but everyone's setting up their tents and we're gonna kind of hunker down. Hopefully the food will start cooking soon and maybe we can eat before it gets too bad here. Maybe it won't rain at all. The Afterburner has been absolutely sick for lunch. I was able to cook lunch for myself and 3 other people. Could have been more if I had more burgers, but yeah, this thing is dialed. I'm not entirely sure how I want to keep this thing like strapped down in this specific truck because I don't have great tie down points in here, but I've been running a perfect bungee over to here. I've been using the L-track mounts and then also a roller cam on this straight down to my Charvonia design billet hooks down here. I think to dial in this setup a little bit more, I would probably get a flat tailgate on here, like the Billy Bars one that I have on my Tundra, but for now, pulls out pretty easy and keeps everything nice and self-contained. Just washed my hands because I filled up the truck with fuel and I had gas all over my hands, so having water accessible without even pulling it all the way out of the bed is a nice touch. I do plan on bringing you guys a full video on this at some point, but this is just like the testing phase for now. Shouldn't be too long until I give you all of my thoughts.
Really?
Ooh, what do we have today?
We've got a nice old fashioned and these gorgeous cherries, man.
Oh, Sardos, baby. I'm gonna do one of those. Well, it didn't take long and the rain is inbound, but just up this trail here from our camp spot are some things. Don't know what they are, but this looks like it's been here for a very long time. There's a huge one over there. I'm assuming, given the area around here, these might have some kind of like sacred meaning behind them. So I'm not gonna like touch them or climb on them, but it's pretty cool to see. These have definitely been here a very long time. Looks like people have actually camped over here. There's like a burned campfire. A little too close for my comfort. It's cool to see, but I'm gonna respect it and leave it alone.
Oh, sorry, dude. It's mine. It's mine.
I don't know. I cooked you a burger. I think that's mine.
Is that what you made today? Was burgers?
Yeah, just burgers.
Nice. We didn't know what you were making over there. We saw the relish and stuff.
Oh, dude, are you nervous of the competition that I'm bringing to this?
100%.
My grocery store stamped burgers with American cheese.
I can make it stiffer if you want it for a while.
Might want to make it pretty stiff with.
That's okay. It's good. It's really good. Yeah, thank you. Good time for us to stay warm, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We both got a lot of room.
All get in the same tent?
Yeah.
Think Dylan will fit? Thank you, sir.
You got it.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, cheers.
For a good day. It's so good.
That's good. Kind of warms you up when it's cold right now.
So it's like,
Cheers, everyone.
I actually like feta better than queso.
Stronger flavor. I was curious, but I've never done it with feta, so I'm excited.
Yeah, queso has a very mild flavor. I typically use tortilla.
Hook me up.
But finding it pre-crumbled is challenging.
We need the shit.
Getting the environment.
Sure.
Feta makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And again, the chief one.
That's it. That's it. I think that's good. Thank you.
You've seen it all now. That's how I win my arguments. I just smile really big.
Yeah, same.
Someone strip me. Wait, what?
You have slow motion?
Getting so stripped right now? Yes, thank you.
Oh, you even got cheesed.
Hell yeah.
Someone hit him with some...
Hello, Talon reporting live on the scene from day 3. Is it day 3? First day went to camp, and then the other day, kind of day 3, kind of day 4, I don't know. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and everyone is slowing down, myself included. First day after we woke up from camp, we all kind of packed up and hit the road fairly quickly. We were sick of the wind and everything, but when the weather is nice like this and we don't have as far to drive for the day, it's nice to kind of take our time. I actually moved my truck this morning with the tent popped. The 4x4 Colorado Alto Mini has hinges on the inside, so you technically don't really need to use the ladder. It'll completely like hold its own weight. So I just roped my ladder up and moved from the trees over here in the shade over to the sun because it was pretty wet. So got a little bit of sleep, and now we're getting ready for the day. I think I should just sit here and interview people that walk by, but no one's walking by. Luckily, I have time to do a whole lot of nothing. Oh yeah. Ooh, we have our first contestant on the game show. Hey. Welcome, Davis is here.
What's up?
What's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, I'm a big fan of the Stegosaurus. Yeah, I have always liked the Stegosaurus. I love that it has all the spiky plates on its back and the spikes on its tail and that kind of stuff, but it's this like low slung kind of waddly creature.
It's kind of like a lizard.
Yeah, what's
giant
your favorite
lizard.
dinosaur?
I like a lot of dinosaurs. I have a giant T-Rex tattoo.
I know this about you actually, yeah.
I'm gonna say a velociraptor.
Fast, jumpy,
fast,
yeah,
but
yeah.
also like tiny compared to what the history books tell us.
Oh, how big are they?
Velociraptors are the size of a turkey.
They're not like Jurassic Park velociraptors?
No, I don't think so. Like, they're not like blue.
What is my truth right now? I feel like my mind's been blown.
Paul the magician, come on down. Here's a long distance magic trick from Paul.
Greatest trick.
You gotta let him know what's going on.
We got 2 fingers behind the back, interlinked. Not interlinked.
What? You guys see that?
Normal. I wonder how far away you can see this from.
I'll just punch it in.
Yeah, punch in. Really
Okay.
far away. Watch. 3, 2, 1. It looks like it's.
What? Okay. Yeah.
Maybe that works.
I was sitting a foot away from it and it still looked sick. Thank you. You just got that on deck all the time. Imana, come on down for 50 points. Who is your favorite content creator here, and why is it me?
It's Talon because he's charging my jackery, and that's the only reason.
That's it. All right.
I want to say hi to my mom back home. Hi, Mom, and my sister. She's watching. Hey, yeah, we're killing it out here. My battery died, but Talon's my favorite content creator, so he's charging it for me.
50 points awarded to Imana, and that's it. You're almost at 50%. All right, I guess we should pack up and go.
That's fire. I'm so hungry.
That's so good. 35 of those.
Hey!
It smells so good.
It smells so good. Wait, are you recording? Are you recording, man? Oh, wait, that looks so sick. What's up? What up, dude? We out here, naked and afraid. We've just eaten everything we could find. I caught the Japanese curry like right down the road. And we're jumping ahead one final time. It is now Friday morning, and unfortunately, that is the end of this trip. I ended up not filming a whole lot yesterday because we called some audibles, we kind of switched up the route and everything, and I'm so glad we did because we actually ended up at that lake that you guys saw. We all went for a swim. We had some incredible food from Overland Cookery. They made a Japanese curry with chicken and potatoes and carrots, and it was so good. We did a lot more just kind of hanging out yesterday, and it was a whole lot of fun. Stand-up paddle boards, flying the drones all over. I, of course, love off-roading and overlanding, but I really do enjoy just straight-up camping. So we probably spent like 12 hours at that camp spot, and it was a really nice ending to the trip. I've got about 7 hours back home now, and I'm excited to be home, to shower. I've been on the road for like 2 weeks now, but at the same time, I will miss everything that we've been doing for the past 2 weeks. As far as the Tacoma goes, everything worked pretty flawlessly. Yes, I am still rubbing. I did not trim, even though I thought about it every single night. The 37s were incredible. I'm very glad that I was able to fit these tires and go up to a 37 12.5 on the Firestone Destination MT2s. The Fox FRS 3.0 with the internal bypass is so sick. It's really hard to put into words, and everything kind of looks the same on video, but man, we were hauling out of the mountains today and it felt incredible. I would like to push the truck a little bit further to get even more out of this suspension, but I'm afraid I'm going to rip my fenders off in the rear. So once I get the height of the truck and a little bit more trimming kind of dialed in, then I will be able to absolutely mob, and I'm very stoked on the setup. Everything else did great. C4 armor kept me protected. The Diamondback kept all my gear protected. Sherpa racks kept everything tight to the truck. I've had no issues with this truck, and I'm over a year of ownership now. Even with modifications, I got this thing pretty dialed, and I think there will be a little bit more to come, so stay tuned for that. Just wanted to end this by saying thanks to everyone. Of course, Firestone for putting together this entire trip, Overland Cookery for keeping us nourished while we're out here in the middle of nowhere. Their food was incredible. Everyone who planned and was shooting content, all the creators. It's a nice change of pace because I'm typically doing trips like this by myself, and while it is exhausting, I'm generally kind of introverted. It's fun to make new friends. I never am actively searching for new friends, but when you have experiences like we've been having and you're surrounded by good people, vibes are high, those friendships, for me anyway, tend to last a really long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this longer form video, and I'm not sure what's coming next. I'll be back in Colorado this afternoon, and maybe we'll switch it up. Hop in the Tundra, the van, maybe the K-Truck, and we'll do a little bit of close to home camping. If you guys are new to this channel, consider clicking subscribe. I make new videos every single week. As always, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one.